Hello, my name is Robert Coulter. I'm a director of the Sons of Liberty Museum. We're located in the Dallas-Fort Worth area here in Texas. We're here at the Metroplex Marines Luncheon today on June the 6th, the 75th anniversary of D-Day. And we brought a large display out and a little talk here this afternoon. And we're going to give you a little quick tour ahead of time. First here, we've got some information from guys that were participants in D-Day. We have first gentleman here is Jackson Byers, and he dropped Pathfinder paratroops in the early morning of June 6th. The second uniform we have over here is a glider pilot. His name was Neil Clark, and he was a glider pilot on D-Day. The third uniform we have over here is Leonard Schroeder. Leonard was actually the first man ashore on Utah Beach on D-Day. This is his Korea-era uniform.
That's impressive.
The fourth uniform is Lieutenant General Talbot. During World War II, Major Talbot was with the 90th Division. They were to go ashore on D+1, but the Susan B. Anthony sunk out in the English Channel. All the men got ashore. He went on to command the 1st Infantry Division during 1968-69 in Vietnam. Then we get to a lot of the Marine Corps stuff. A lot of stuff starting out from a couple of gentlemen that we knew that were from Texas. Archie Donahue with BMF 112 was an ace in a day. Otis Carl King, in his book, he was an original China Marine, and he became a prisoner of war after the capture of Corregidor. Then we move along to some different World War I uniforms. A couple of gentlemen here from Mr. Earl Kreiner.
Boy, that's heavy wool.
Very. No summer tans yet. And then Private Walter Turner. Both these gentlemen served in World War I. We have an interesting set of medals right down here. It's from gentleman Ronson Norton, and he was 5th Marines, and this is from his 2nd Nicaraguan campaign. We have some battlefield relics. We've got a coconut that was brought back from Guam. We've got some sand from Iwo Jima and Bloody Ridge as well, and a dug-up bayonet that was found on Guam.
Boy, that's a pig sticker.
Cool. Richard Rubright, okay, he was 1st Marine Division here in World War II. Got good lights going on here. It's flashing semaphore. BOC Patrick Hughes, okay, 3rd Marine Division.
And they both have the ruptured duct.
Yeah, they both have their discharge, yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we have an unknown here, World War II. It's the toughest thing about some of these things. The research continues all the time, and sometimes you come up with all the right information, sometimes you don't.
Where's that jab from?
That one was dug up on Okinawa in what is termed the Bone Heap Cave, which is Nanboku no 2.
Wow. I went caving a lot. We never found metal. All the metal was disintegrated.
Mm-hmm. That's Lieutenant Marie Gray. She was Headquarters Company Women's Reserve School in Camp Lejeune in World War II. Wow. We have a Navy pharmacist mate. And then a corpsman serving with the 3rd Marine Division.
And you got some great rifles.
And we have a Japanese, this is a 38 carbine. Okay, and actually you can see it actually has a built-in tripod on the end.
And then bayonet.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's the bayonet. Yes, it is. Sorry, I apologize there. And then a Type 99 and the Nambu pistol.
Yeah, I always heard about those. Look at that Tommy gun.
Now, the captain over here was on the Marine detachment on the USS Saratoga.
Now, are these all local DFW guys?
No. We built this collection that has over 1,000 identified uniforms like the one you see here today. They come from all over. There are some guys that are from Texas, but then a lot of them, we get them from all over the place.
Now, he's got silver wings. Is that
is an
the
aircrew?
enlisted? Because it's a pilot, so he's
But it was more of a crew member thing on the 2-seaters. We haven't really determined exactly what a subunit was and squadron was, But that was a,
Well, I'm gonna have to look that up for you because those are naval aviator wings.
yep.
So you wouldn't get that unless you're a pilot. Aircrew, you would have different,
you know,
but they're silver.
but they're silver.
That's really interesting.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Now, Cook here was actually a sergeant and was wounded on Iwo Jima. By the end of 1945, he became an officer, retired as a colonel.
Wow. Nice Tommy gun.
And that's little Thompson.
Like that.
All right, we have PFC Murawski, was wounded on Okinawa. We have Benny Bosniak, who actually was there for the signing of the VJ Day.
Wow.
Have Gunnery Sergeant Albright here. He was actually wounded twice on Iwo Jima. Once through the ear, and then the next, about 5 days later, through the leg, and that's when he was evac out. And then he served in Korea with the 1st Infantry, 1st Marine Division.
Wow.
Okay. This right here is another unknown. Down here is a gentleman, W.L. Watson. He's from Dallas. He passed away a number of years ago, but we don't have much information on him. We'd like to find out some more. Certainly can. Marvin Nelson, that was a 1955 Vandegrift jacket. He served approximately 55 to the early 60s. Sergeant Hooper was in Korea and Vietnam.
Looks like Gunny Highway.
Have a flight helmet here for Mr. Paget.
Pretty cool.
Then we have Billy Youngblood, and he's got his Aircrew Wings with his extra stars here for missions.
That's the combat aircrew wings.
Yes. W.D. Casey, Vietnam. Got some souvenir flags here from Vietnam.
Oh yeah.
Colonel Dabney, Navy Cross recipient
Oh wow.
from Vietnam. And this right here is kind of an interesting piece. This is a gentleman who, when he came back home, he saved his boarding pass on his flight home from Vietnam.
Oh wow.
Have a couple pictures of guys on the beach probably having a beer or something like that, but that was kind of just an interesting little souvenir that he decided he wanted to keep. Sean Ruzick and Corporal Ruggles, both guys are OEF gentlemen.
You got Navy Cross on OEF?
No, not at all. Just
Oh,
sitting
just-
out.
just
Yeah,
sitting.
just sitting out. General Peter Pace's flag, and this was donated to us by his platoon sergeant from Vietnam.
Awesome.
Yeah, and like the Gazette magazine's Major General Richard Mulberry, if you knew him here in Dallas, donated those to us a long time ago. Now, all the gentlemen here are killed in action guys. Edward Pierges was with the 8th Air Force. He was killed on a mission to Germany. The plane made it back, so they brought him back. Walter Sellinger was killed on a weather recon mission in Korea. Andrew Sidgett was in World War II as a fighter pilot, was killed, and that's actually his diary. There's an entry a couple of days before he died. General Bond was one of the general officers killed during Vietnam, and he was a commander of the 199th Infantry Brigade. And then just recently we came across, and this is a long story, but we ran across a gentleman. His name was Kerry Mullins Bowie Jr., and he was killed either the first or the second day of the Battle of Saipan. And we kind of rescued this because going back to that very first uniform, that was a rescue and was actually in the trash when we found it. And this one here was, I don't want to say it's in much better location when we found it. And we have a few more other battlefield relics here, some helmets, some souvenir helmet, if you will.
Yeah. Okay, so where is the museum located?
We're a traveling organization, so we go around to schools, we do things at museums and other organizations, meetings, and so on.
So if somebody wants to contact you, what's your phone number?
They can reach us at 214-957-1393.
Slower.
214-957-1393.
All right, you heard
That's
it?
sonsoflibertymuseum.org.
Excellent. You guys heard it, and a great tour from Robert. Thank you, Robert, for bringing all this stuff out.
You bet.
Really
Thank you much.
appreciate you.
Thank you.
And look forward to all the guys getting to see this stuff.
Fantastic.
Thanks so much. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And come out to the Marine Metroplex There's Chuck Wright. Hoorah! Come out to the Marine Metroplex luncheon. You still have time.